India's FA conned with fake Xavi and Guardiola job applications, Joao Felix becomes the fourth most expensive footballer ever at 25, and have Masia spawned another gem? This is DMAC Daily. The state of Indian football right now internally is absolutely abysmal, and this latest scandal just shows how incompetent their association actually is. You see, back in July, Manolo Marquez's turbulent stint as India's manager came to an end. So India's football governing body, the AIFF, were on the hunt for a new manager, posting on their Instagram how to publicly apply. They reportedly received 170 applications for the role, including the likes of former national team coach Stephen Constantine, Harry Kewell, Robbie Fowler, amongst others. One of those other names just happened to be Xavi Hernandez. The former Barcelona legend and recent manager apparently emailed them directly. Now, to most sane individuals, this sounds unbelievable. Why would such a high-profile figure apply directly through email rather than using his agent to formally instigate talks? Sources close to Xavi came out denying this entirely, as did Fabrizio Romano, but it didn't stop national team director Subrata Paul from confirming the news. Quote, "It's correct that Xavi's name was there. The application was emailed to the AIFF. The Times of India then reported that Xavi's application was actually rejected, citing a lack of funds." But it still begs the question, why did Xavi apparently apply in the first place? Well, it turns out, shock horror, he didn't. With the Telegraph reporting a 19-year-old student pranked the IAFF with a fake email address, xaviofficialfcb@gmail.com, and used ChatGPT to write an email pretending to be the Catalan legend. No CV was attached either, yet this clown organization still fell for it. The AIFF media team had to publicly address the hoax and hilariously stated they also received a job application from Pep Guardiola too, stating the authenticity of their applications could not be confirmed, and it has since emerged that the email applications were not genuine. Truly embarrassing stuff. For a nation of this size, with their footballing passion and potential, they deserve an institution better than what they have. Moving to transfer news, and Joao Felix is on the move once again, this time to Saudi Arabia, joining CR7's Al Nassr. But how did we get here? Because the 2019 Golden Boy winner was once viewed as a generational talent. His time at Atletico Madrid had moments of magic, including title success, but considering his enormous price tag and the constant drama surrounding him, it objectively wasn't a successful transfer. His loan spell at Chelsea was okay, but underwhelming. His loan spell at Barca was better, but still underwhelming. Then he rejoined Chelsea permanently, even though they didn't want him. They literally just wanted to get rid of Conor Gallagher and leveraged Atletico's Portuguese playmaker to make it happen. A PSR scam transfer. Then only 6 months later, he was shipped out on loan to AC Milan, where he once again fell short of expectations. There were serious talks of a move back to Benfica this summer, but Al Nassr would hijack the deal, offering him 17.5 million euros in annual salary. That's comfortably more than Cole Palmer and Alexander Isak's current salaries combined. Just insanity. The deal itself is reportedly 30 mil upfront, with add-ons potentially taking it to 50 mil, meaning Chelsea could more or less break even from this flop signing. So yeah, Joao Felix to Saudi Arabia at 25. If you were watching him back at Benfica in 2019, you couldn't have predicted this outcome. However, football's an unpredictable sport. Do I see him thriving in the Middle East? Possibly, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that same disappointing narrative unfold there too. Moving to Japan, and Barcelona's preseason tour just got really interesting. And this isn't due to the debutant performances of Rashford, Garcia, Bargi, or seeing Yamal in the number 10, but rather the emergence of a different kind of new face in La Masia prospect Pedro Fernandez. The 17-year-old, who rocks the name Dro on the back of his shirt, was recently handed a senior debut off the bench, and in less than 10 minutes made a statement with some flashy pieces of skill before scoring a half-volley banger from outside the box, a performance that clearly delighted Hansi Flick. Now you may be thinking, well, that's just one game, chill out on the hype, but you have to recognize this isn't your typical academy. So many La Masia sensations have become integral first-team players at Barcelona in the past few seasons. Once the opportunity arises, they don't tend to look back. According to Gerard Romero, Dro had previously left everyone speechless with his performances during training, and is now seriously being considered for first-team integration this season. Despite being a number 10 by trade, Flick has been utilizing the youngster as a left winger and is a big fan. His profile is the archetype La Masia player, extremely technical, innovative in tight spaces, and a stellar passer of the ball. So keep an eye on Dro this season, a silky smooth smooth baller. Anyways, that's all for today's DMAC Daily. See you tomorrow.